Well, we all know it's so important to know CPR, but how many of us really do? It is CPR Awareness Week, and with me is Cheryl Smith, owner of CPR Choice. You provide training for businesses and really anyone that wants to learn CPR, right? You'll come to us as well, and it's the Heart Association curriculum. So
yes,
you're the CPR guru, I think.
I've been teaching it my entire adult life.
Oh my goodness. All right, we know CPR saves lives. We've got to be ready. So I know that we're just talking about compressions, right? We don't need to worry so much about mouth-to-mouth these days.
Right, so for lay rescuers, we are really focusing on hands-only CPR, just doing the compressions. We still do teach compressions and breaths to some people in different fields, though.
Okay, when would you need to do the compressions and breaths?
Really on a child or an infant, we always want to do it because children, a lot of times it's respiratory related. With the adult, we can really focus on the hands-only CPR, especially if we don't know the person. Now, obviously, if it's a loved one, you know, then you might feel more comfortable putting your mouth on their mouth.
Absolutely. Okay, so this one is for teens and adults. Walk us through what we need to do if you can.
So the very first thing we always want to do is just make sure the scene is safe so that we can approach the victim, and then we tap them and make sure they're unresponsive, and we say, hey, are you okay? If he is not responsive, then we're going to activate 911 by telling somebody to call 911 and get an AED, or we call.
Okay.
Then we're going to do a quick assessment. We're going to look down the plane of the chest. We're going to see if his chest is rising. Do we see him breathing, feel him breathing, any signs of life? If we don't, then we immediately take action and we start our compressions. We place the heel of our hand on the lower portion of the sternum. We interlace our fingers. We want to keep our elbows straight and then just push directly straight down on the center of the chest, pushing hard and fast.
That's the one thing that I know everybody asks you. Can I do it too hard? Am I going to hurt this person?
It's more likely that you won't do it hard enough, to be honest with you. So we want to make sure we're pushing down at least 2 inches and that we're pushing at a tempo of at least 100 to 120 compressions a minute.
So when we hear Staying Alive, that song?
Staying Alive is 100 compressions a minute, and good old Rocky Top is 120.
There you go. All right, that's a good way to think about it. You know, a lot of folks still don't know CPR, and the fact is a lot of these sudden cardiac events happen at home, right?
Oh, absolutely. 70% of them happen at home, and we know that's the leading cause of death in America. So that's why we always want to equip our students with confidence and know how to do the skills so that they can be prepared in an emergency.
Thank you for all you do. It could be our parent, our spouse,
absolutely,
child. All
yes.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Summer?
All right, good info. Thank